Hey, beautiful soul, it's your bruddaZen. It's time for another pick a card reading, where in this one we're going to be asking, what new territory are you walking toward? Of course, you're going to have a choice between 3 different options. You can choose as many of them as you would like. I am going to start with number 1, and timestamps for all the others are listed in the description box below if you want to leap to another one. But for now, we're going to jump in to number 1. All right, if you chose reading number 1, then this is the reading for you. And boy, do we have a treat. We have 3 different oracles with unicorns. So the unicorns are going to be guiding us today, letting you know what new territory you're walking into and what they'd like you to know around that territory. So the first one is the Oracle of the Unicorns. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list down in the description box below. So if you're interested in any for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. And I do list them in order as I use them. All right. So this is where we're starting off here. And you have a rebirth that's coming in here. Let me see. There's not such a glare on there. Beautiful card. Reinvent yourself. Give life to your dreams. Create a new reality. So actually, I'm going to put this one like in the center since it's the bigger one. And let's see what else they have here for you with this rebirth. So you're definitely headed in I feel like in this direction of living your dream. It says, are you willing to let go of everything that you are not in order to become who you really are? This winged unicorn urges you to shed the false identities your ego has trapped you in so as you can emerge as the true divine you. It is your time to blossom and let the world see your inner beauty like the unfurling petals of a radiant rose. Your soul is calling for this reinvention by surrendering your old stories and changing your perception of yourself. Deep down, you know who you truly are and the potential that you hold. Wow. It is time to release anything that is not in alignment with your truth. Let your old life crumble and fade to make space for you to powerfully create a new reality of your choosing. You no longer have to be the person others want you to be. You no longer have to limit your life to what you feel is reasonable or possible. You can more easily create your bigger dreams once you embody your true self. And the winged unicorn will help you when your ego fights and resists this change. They will hold you in love as you undergo a beautiful metamorphosis into your most magnificent self. Wow. I'm excited for you for this period of time. This new territory definitely is, like it says, it's in alignment with who you truly are. It's like when you find yourself existing, trying, waking up in the morning going, oh God, I got to go live my dream today. Well, that's not your dream. That's what other people have told you you're supposed to be and should be and need to be. This is a rebirth, you coming out of this prison, this cage of what you have been keeping yourself in, and a beautiful rebirth. So I like this. I like it. And then this is a deck. I think this is called Unicorns. Yep, it is just Unicorns. So I love this. This is a new deck that I recently received. So I'm excited. All right. Evidently it is too. It says you have this beautiful unicorn, which is not a tiger in majesty. Look at the beautiful card here. Let me try to get it where it's not glowing. Oh, wow. Look at that. It's a unicorn with tiger stripes. So let's take a look here and see what this brings for you too. And it is the last card in the deck too. So this ending and this new beginning, even within the card number, And this is about the transformation that takes place here. It says, the path breaks into a gorgeous bamboo forest. You have never seen so many shades of green. And soon, in that incredible kingdom, you indeed encounter the king. A majestic tiger graces your presence. You're awestruck by his stripes, his mane, his paws. And in that moment of magic and wonder, you realize that's not all. It is more than a gorgeous bamboo forest, more than a tiger, when we believe. In the beautiful connection and majestic moment, the unicorn tiger can then be seen, appearing only to those who bask in the beauty and majesty in all things. The King of the Unicorns is here to proclaim that you too are royalty, remembering who you truly are, right? How perfect. Because you truly are royalty. You are, a prince, a princess, or however you identify, of the creator, the mother and father of all things. We are royalty. We are majestic. A meditation for this is to allow the unicorn tiger to lead you through his majestic kingdom. And when you reach his throne, he invites you to sit down. Then, in the kingdom of the unicorns, you're invited to wear a crown. So picture that journey with them through this beautiful bamboo forest and getting to this giant kingdom of unicorns, and they allow you to sit on the throne and they give you a crown. The affirmation for the card, I am royalty, ! And the action for this says, O majesty, O wonder, O beauty, O grace, take yourself to that realm, whatever it takes. Enter into the throne room and proclaim your royal seat. Hold your head high and remember always, you are a king, you are a queen. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful message here for sure. Very empowering. I'm loving it. And then we are looking into the magic of the unicorns and see what magic that they want to give you for this journey, for this new adventure that you're on. Sorry, I didn't mean to bump my microphone if you heard that. Let's take a look here and see. Okay. What magic they're bringing. And you have enlightenment, card number 43. So this was card number 34. So the reversed 43. Wonderful mirroring. There we go. And that says, look from the highest perspective, see the divine in everyone. So not only do you see the divine in yourself, but you also see the divine in everyone else. Seeing things from this higher perspective, from one that is not of the human and the entrapment, right? All right. And let me just find it here. It'll let me turn the page. All right, there we go. So receiving this card draws your attention to the eagle. It prompts you to soar high like an eagle, see everything from the highest perspective, and be ready to take action in a moment. It also reminds you to be a master and take full responsibility for your life and everything you attract into it. Wow. Your unicorn guidance is to rise above any challenges or difficult situations. So rise high, move beyond the mental and emotional into the spiritual. Respond to everything according to the spiritual laws of the universe. The card of enlightenment also calls on you to use discernment and discrimination in all things. Enlightenment is a function of the third eye chakra, which holds 96 lessons in a spiral of chambers. Unicorns are fully enlightened beings, and pure light radiates from their third eye. They use this light to awaken you. So call on your unicorn to touch your third eye with its horn of light and illuminate it. We all go through the veil of amnesia when we incarnate here, and your unicorn will help you to dissolve any of the 7 veils of illusion that are still in place and ask it to do so. Because when they do that, that helps you see who you really are, right? It takes away the illusion that you've been told. So what a wonderful gift this is. So perfect for this. And they talk a little bit about how to remove the veils of illusion. Ask your unicorn to stand in front of you and illuminate your third eye. It touches your third eye with its horn of light. It dissolves the red 7th veil so that you see things from a higher perspective. It dissolves the yellow 6th veil so you believe in and trust the unicorns and spiritual realms. It dissolves the pink 5th veil so that you open your heart. It dissolves the blue-green 4th veil so that you truly understand the natural world. It dissolves the deep blue 3rd veil so that you live in oneness. It dissolves the violet 2nd veil so that you can achieve enlightenment. And then finally, it dissolves the crystal clear 1st veil so that you experience mastery. And the affirmation for the card is, I act as an enlightened master. Wow, how powerful this message is for you. So very clear for sure. And then we're also going to pull from the Seeker Oracle because, of course, this is about what new territory you're going into. So where are you seeking? Where are you going? Let's see what more advice Spirit has for you here. So what else? For those that chose reading number 1. Okay. Yep, that is the one right here. And you have open your mind. Look at like the third eye. How perfect. I just love this, how all of this is unfolding here. And let's see what this brings in here for you. And then we'll pull some tarot. An open mind is a curious mind. It is a mind that embraces expansion and potential. It is a mind that accepts that it is not all-knowing, and it takes a degree of vulnerability and courage to admit that you don't have every answer, to acknowledge that on some subjects you're ignorant but willing to learn, and that there may also be things you need to unlearn, right? Definitely this rebirth. An open mind is a mind that is less willing to be defined by the beliefs it contains and more willing to accept the one's beliefs can and sometimes should change and evolve. It is also a mind that is less willing to be defined by others' beliefs or opinions. So exactly what that rebirth card was saying. The old, what everyone is telling you you should be, supposed to be, need to be, have to be, whatever, the blah, 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 you're not, you don't have to take that all on. Their opinion is your opinion. Understand that you can have an open mind and still reject opinions or beliefs that defy logic or have no foundation in fact or reason or align with your path. An open mind can still be a mind that is discerning and capable of critical, rational thought. Encountering those who hold different beliefs and opinions offers the awareness that we all experience life uniquely. Experience shapes our relationship with the world and those around us. So by listening to others, sharing thoughts and ideas with those who have come from all walks of life, we add to our knowledge and increase our understanding. We expand our minds. We open to the awareness of how an individual's experiences, knowledge, and understanding influences their actions and behavior. As you open your mind and expand your awareness, you will see how everything is connected. You will see how every choice you have made has moved you forward and shaped your reality. You will also see, accept, and forgive the mistakes you have made and know that you will make more. Mistakes will no longer have the same power to instill shame or regret because they've become an opportunity to learn, and to learn is to grow. So open yourself to new experiences, new people, and new ideas. Allow your mind to be challenged. Allow your mind to question, explore, and discover. Allow the seeker to seek. Wow, how perfect is that? So definitely letting go of all those supposed tos and shoulds and need tos, those dreams that were handed to you that are not yours. And so you hand those back and you take on what is truly your dream, this beautiful rebirth. I love it. And then we're going to pull here from the Naked Heart Tarot. So let's see what else. What's your final messages here from Spirit for this new territory, this rebirth that you're going into here. So they want to go boom, boom, and boom. And they want this one. No, they didn't want that one. They want this one right here. Okay. So we'll start in the middle here, and you've got the Innocence of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, which represents new opportunities in the outside world. So yeah, definitely what we're talking about here. You're moving into a new direction, and this is in the outside world too. Not only have you been doing inner work here, but this means there's change that's making its way to the outside world already. So I love this because it means that you have been working on this for a while and you're ready for this rebirth. You know, you're to that point where your fears of change outweighed this ugly feeling of not being the true you. But now that ugly feeling of not being the true you outweighs the fears, and you're making steps forward because of it in the outside world. You just have had enough. Yay! And the Innocence of Cups. So more Page of Cups, new emotions that are flowing in here. So you definitely, the newness is overflowing and touching both the outside world, but your emotions too. This tells us these new thoughts, these new emotions that are triggering for you as well. And Six of Swords. So outside world, pentacles, emotions, and thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. A perfect card too, movement card, because this is moving from old ways of thinking to new ways of thinking, which is what this was really all about, right? So you definitely have this change of thought and belief and mindset. You know, what is no longer serving you. It served you for a time because you did want to feel restricted. You did want to feel lost because we can't experience those emotions on the other side because we're all knowing over there. So this is a beautiful transformation for you, though. This freeing moment, this movement from old ways to new ways, and again, movement in the outside world because thought becomes action, right? Yeah, and Six of Pentacles. So more movement here. Pentacles does show that you feel abundant in where you're headed, where you feel you have enough, but you're also allowing yourself to give and receive. So you're able to receive from others to help you on this journey and to be open about it. This wonderful place of equal giving and receiving rather than feeling you have to overgive. Like whatever out of balance rate of exchange you had when you were younger, usually at 7 years old and younger, that we developed this, like we had to overgive in order to get a little bit of attention. And so we just took that on as a child as our belief system. But I feel like that's one of the big things you've been working on is releasing this need to overgive in a situation. So beautiful balance coming in with giving and receiving as well. Yep, and here you go, Two of Cups. I like this because this does represent, this is a general reading. So for some of you, this is a partnership that you're entering into as part of your dream. So it can be, if it's business you were wanting to go into, this is a solid foundation of a business partner that's going in there with you. If this dream was about love, well, here you go. You definitely, this opportunity in the outside world is bringing you this new love that will come in here. If you were looking for a spiritual type of movement upward, this is your higher self and you coming into this beautiful beautiful bond of walking hand in hand, where, your spirit side isn't trying to destroy your human side. It is fulfilling it. It is completing it. And this is part of this beautiful rebirth that's happening. So how exciting for you. I am really, really loving this. And I don't have anything else to add to this. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these pick-a cards, I put out other videos during the month, like monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few others. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and get updated immediately when they become available, two things you can do. One is if you give this video a little thumbs up, and that just tells me that you're enjoying the content, and it also tells, of course, the YouTube algorithm that you're enjoying it. So that is helpful. Also, if you hit the subscribe button, that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there's an option for all, which if you select that, two things happens. One, you're notified immediately when new videos are posted. And two, you're also notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And then in addition to all of that, doing those things just helps spread the Zen love. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to the channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited. It wants to automatically share my videos with others as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful for that. And these are general readings, as I mentioned. If you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings at a reasonable rate, and all that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. Right, beautiful soul, as you go through this rebirth, wow, please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. I'm sure we'll be talking soon, but in the meantime, you hang in there and you take care. If you chose reading number 2, then this is the reading for you. And you are in for a treat because we actually have 3 separate decks with the unicorns, and the unicorns are guiding you into this new territory and providing you information and magic. So we'll start off here with the Oracle of the Unicorns. And all the cards I use in a reading, I do list in the description box below in order of how I use them. So if you are interested in any of them, you know where you can get them for yourself. All right, so let's take a look here and find out what they want you to know about the new territory that you're headed into here. All right, so they do want the top one there. So let's take a look and see what we have coming in here. And you have support. Whoops, let me put it over here. Less of a glare there. And it says, ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. Wow. So I am liking this for you. So definitely this, you're moving into a new way of living in your life. This new territory is a self-care, a self-nurturing part of your life, where before I really feel like you have such a huge heart that you always give to everyone else first, and if there's anything left over, you give to yourself. But this is you changing, where you're becoming, instead of like a barrel where you plug people in and it just pushes out all of your energy out to everyone else, you're becoming a chalice where you get to fill up and everyone else gets the overflow. So instead of feeling exhausted and maybe a little resentful, you're feeling full and complete, and maybe a little selfish in a positive way. But everyone, the fear you have of what will everyone think, they're going to love the overflow, because that is a beautiful nectar of the gods in comparison to the bitter, sour, resentful waters that they get. This is a beautiful manna from heaven that comes out that they will love so much. So know that the biggest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full, overflowing you. And I love where you're headed here. And this says, feeling tired, burnt out, overwhelmed, or overworked is a call to lighten your load and recharge your batteries. Your energy levels are low, and it is proving counterproductive to getting things done or being there for others, exactly as we were talking about. You may feel you have to do everything yourself or don't know who to ask for help. A part of you could be addicted to the adrenaline rush of stress and hustle. You may even feel it is a sign of weakness to slow down or that you don't deserve to be nurtured. More things to think about. You have nothing to prove by working yourself too hard or sacrificing yourself by doing everything alone. This winged horse urges you to ask for help, to get more rest, and to be loving to your body. Schedule in non-negotiable time for naps. Hey, I'm all for that. Set boundaries around your work hours and make getting a good night's sleep a priority. Hire an assistant or other team members for your business. Spend the day at a spa. Book in for a massage or other body treatment, or simply take a day off to do nothing. Ask your friends and family for help with your kids, or invest in additional childcare or even a nanny. You are worthy of this support. The extra energy you will have as a result will be worth the time and money you spend to give it to yourself. Wow. Powerful, powerful message. Yeah, I love this territory that you're heading into. And then we're going to pull from this deck that's just called Unicorns. And we're going to see what else they'd like to add in here for you on this self-nurturing and focus on you. I am liking this. So what else for those that chose reading number 2, please? Okay, that's the one right there. And you have not a centaur, a fighting spirit. Whoops, sorry. Let me just put this over here so you can see that. Standing up for yourself, right? Card number 9. 9 in the Major Arcana is the Hermit card, which is about withdrawing to yourself and focusing on you. So very much in alignment here. And even the coloring is similar. So it says your path becomes rocky and intense, and you need to prepare for an arduous battle ahead. You call upon everything that is inside of you, all the strength you can muster, all your allies, your spirit guide. But what's this? A beautiful centaur appears to assist you in your fight, clad in armor with spear and shield, and who knows what protection this powerful ally could yield. But there's more. Sounds like one of those commercials. Because in addition to his mighty force, this centaur is equipped with a sharp and powerful horn. And when you are preparing to fight your good fight, it is true, the centaur unicorn will appear to you. I like it. They have a meditation here, so you can meditate on this mighty task before you. See yourself in victory. Visualize the centaur unicorn by your side as you ride into battle and conquer. You are a warrior. The affirmation for this card is, I am a warrior soul. I will charge forth and conquer in beauty and in strength. And the action for this card here, take a kickboxing class, if that is reasonable for your body. Of course, we have to say when there's anything about exercise, don't let tarot replace the advice of a licensed professional. So go to an axe throwing center, visit an archery range, join up for Taekwondo. It's time to get physical to nourish your warrior soul. So I like this support in here. This is the support coming in that you do have, and you deserve to have this support. You deserve to have this warrior by your side because you are a soul warrior, but you've been warring and for everyone else. But now it's time to stand up for you in your kingdom, not be a mercenary where you're off worrying for everyone else. This is time for you, and you have this support that's going to support you through this. And I like it. And then we have the magic of the unicorn's oracle. And this is what magic the unicorns are going to give you to help you with this self-nurturing and this self-support too. Okay, what else? For those that chose reading number 2, please. All right, here it is. So let's see what magic they have. Creative solutions. Whoops. Sorry, I keep on putting it over underneath the bright light that has the reflection. Card number 13, think outside the box. View things from a higher perspective. I love this squirrel in there. So yeah, I like this. So, like this said, ask family to, if you have children, ask them. Find creative solutions. Where there's a will, there's a way. I mean, you find ways to help everyone else. So use that creativity for yourself too. And it says that your life lessons are presented to you as a series of challenges. It's how you deal with your circumstances that allows you to progress along your path and pass the tests. Even when a difficulty seems insurmountable, your unicorn will remind you that there is a solution to every challenge, to every problem. So look at every aspect of the situation from a higher perspective. See with spiritual eyes, listen with compassionate ears, and send love to everyone involved. That's you. Love to yourself, however troublesome they appear to be, right? How stubborn, right? I can say that. I'm stubborn too, so I can see it. Whatever the trial or setback, love is the universal solvent that transmutes everything. It allows magical solutions to emerge that your conscious mind could not imagine. Receiving this card suggests that you are either going through a test right now or you will do shortly. It is a rite of passage on your path that will open a door to something better. You have the courage, the tenacity, and spiritual strength to handle any challenge, right? Because you're the warrior. But this may be a time for meditation, negotiation, or a complete rethink. Examine everything with wisdom and act with diplomacy. Then the outcome will be better than you anticipate. When you raise your frequency above that of difficulty, it can no longer have an impact on you. So use your creative mind to think outside the box and ask your unicorn for help and stay open to its responses. So it gives like a little example of how you can find solutions, like these creative solutions. So draw a box and write your problem or challenge inside of it. Write possible solutions, however fantastic and implausible, outside the box. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Invoke your unicorn and sense it beside you, along with your centaur. So you've got a unicorn on one side and a centaur on the other, literally here too. Excuse me. Ride on the unicorn into a higher dimension. Your unicorn pours diamond light into the box and it opens wide. This attracts magical solutions. And then picture the situation totally resolved for the highest good. Wow. Yep. This one says, ride the unicorn into the higher dimensions. This is move higher up into the higher dimensions and see things from a higher perspective. The affirmation for this card, there is always a solution. So, well, no, I can't depend on them, or I can't do that. No, I have to give to everyone else. There's just no one else that can help them. Maybe next month, maybe next year, I'll take a vacation, or I'll do that and focus on it. No. They're saying there's always a solution. You have support on either side of you, and I like it. All right. And then we have the Seeker Oracle, because of course you're seeking to go into a new territory. So let's see what else they want to add in here for you. What else? For those that chose reading number 2, please. All right. That's the one right there. And you've got stand up and fight. Oh my gosh. So you definitely have this energy of fighting for yourself coming in here. It's not about standing up and fighting for others right now, because you do that all the frickin' time, right? So now it's time for you to stand up and fight for you and for your time and your body and your health. It says, sometimes we experience moments when we see a situation as being unfair, when we feel dismissed, unheard, disrespected, or oppressed. It is essential that we all learn to recognize injustice and speak out against it. If this is the case in your present, then it is time for you to stand up and be more assertive. It is time to fight, to speak up, demand a just and equitable outcome. Be selfish. This is for you. There are also times when we fight for the wrong reasons. We find ourselves triggered by an opinion or an action, reacting first and thinking second. We overreact and see personal attack or disrespect, or maybe none exists. We all have triggers, and sometimes those triggers will be with us for our entire lives. But if we learn what our triggers are and are more mindful of how they make us behave, they can have less influence. Sometimes we have to make a conscious effort to dull our blades instead of sharpening them. So learn to recognize your triggers. What sort of treatment or language makes you feel afraid, angry, and reactive? There are also circumstances when the best way to fight is by doing nothing. Be careful not to waste your time and energy fighting a battle that will not bring the challenge you need or serves only to make an attacker feel more empowered. Instead, bide your time. Remember that your own feelings, remember that you own your feelings, nor do you require anyone's validation. Wow. So powerful here. Really standing up for yourself is, I feel, the energy of all these cards. You have the support here. You have this, 2 of them saying fight and stand up and don't allow yourself to be manipulated by other people. You know you're being manipulated when you refuse to do something and someone acts hurt. No, now my life is ruined because you won't do what I want you to do. That's a manipulation play. That's step 1. We're all taught that, and you might even recognize that, oh, crap, I do that myself. But, there's this realization of that going, oh, okay. So the poor me is step 1, trying to get people to do what we want them to do. So you might recognize people that are doing that, and that's why you're investing this energy, because they're acting like a victim, and your hero inside of you, this warrior inside of you, wants to fight to help them. But you might take a step back going, wait a minute, what's going on here? Because if you don't give in to step 1, step 2 is bullying. Being bullied, will get angry, will get upset, or people will get angry and get upset and yell and scream, even to the point of abuse, trying to make you do what they want you to do and what they want you to do for them. But then you can go, okay, wait a minute. They're trying to create this fear, which takes to step 3. If we don't fall for step 1 and steps 2, step 3 is the rejection. That's what most humans fear, is rejection. Cold shoulder, hanging up on the phone, ghosting you, not answering your texts. If you live with them, you feel like there's ghosts in a room because you walk in, you can see your breath by how much of a cold shoulder they're giving you, the silent treatment, and you're just like, wow. And if that doesn't work, then we'll go back to number 1. I can't believe when I walked away or didn't answer, you didn't do anything. So you'll see that manipulation that's going on. So be aware. And then we're going to pull from the Naked Heart Tarot here and just see what else that Spirit wants you to know here. So let's take a look. What else for those that chose reading number 2, please? All right, they do want this one, and this one, that one, and that one. All right. We're going to start here with the one in the middle. And you have the Eight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords. Swords are our thoughts, our beliefs, our own expectations and mindsets. But this tells you what of your own thoughts and beliefs and mindsets have been making you feel blinded and bound and restricted and trapped. Those are the fears of that manipulation, right, that are kicking in of we're afraid of what will people think if I don't sacrifice myself, or whatever beliefs that you have had that you're trying to maintain, right? So there is this beautiful freedom that comes because this is the realization of what you've been keeping yourself restricted and trapped, kind of like we're talking about, like you feel like a mercenary where you're protecting everyone else, doing things for everyone else. Well, you almost feel like an indentured servant where you feel imprisoned and enslaved to other people and helping everyone else. But this is where this freedom comes. This is the rebellion. You're standing up for yourself and for you now. Yeah, and here's the Judgment card. It is the double endings and double new beginnings, but it is your higher self also calling you to this higher place, allowing you to see, it's the caterpillar transforming into a butterfly, and then the struggle of getting out of the cocoon is what gives it the strength and gives it the wing muscles for the wings to work. If someone's cut out of a cocoon, if a butterfly's cut out of a cocoon too early, it won't have the struggle that build its muscles in order to fly. It will never fly. So you do have this transformation that's coming here. You are heading off into new territory, fluttering and flying much further and going distances that the caterpillar could never go. So I like this freedom. Yeah, and here's the Sun. So one of the most victorious, bright, abundant cards in the entire deck. So you definitely have this victory. You definitely have this freedom and this fire that's coming up that's allowing you to transform and leave the boundaries you had before. The Sun card in the Standard Tarot will show a little naked baby on a horse leaving behind this brick wall that was the gardens that were keeping it contained. So there is this freedom energy that comes with that right now for you as well. Yeah, and here you go. If you needed something else, Wheel of Fortune, card number 10. So 2XX, double ending, double new beginning. The Wheel of Fortune, 10, the big ending and new beginning. The Wheel of Fate is turning, and this is turning in your favor to where there you have this fullness and this completeness coming, where even your human side feels like it is fortunate for you. That's why it's the wheel of the tune of for you. It's the fortune. Everything always unfolds in our lives for us. But sometimes our human mind is like, I don't know if this is really for me. But this is like, even your human side is like sure of it. And then you got the Naked Heart, which the Naked Heart is a specific card for this deck, and it is so perfect for everything we've been talking about. Card number 22, and I do want to read this from the book because it is so perfect on how it's worded for this, because this is about connection, purpose, and higher self. It says, I radiate at a pure vibrational level, calling in all that I need at this time to stay in alignment with my path. The universe is highlighting my gifts and asking me to trust myself and my intuition. And as I listen to what my heart needs, my natural essence comes forth to be nurtured, and I innately connect with my calling and my purpose. Comparing myself to others does not serve me and will only knock me out of my flow. I was given the exact proportion of amazing, otherwise I would not exist. My path may not always feel easy, but it will feel right. When I shine bright, I am the spark to someone else's light, and I inspire others. The crystal recommendation for this card is Aqua Aura Quartz. And this little Luna moth up here says, you are brave and beautiful. Fly out of darkness and into your light. So I like that. It does bring a question that if you feel like you're not in alignment with that energy, you can ask yourself, is my ego leading my path instead of my heart? Which, when we're trying to live up and protect everyone else, we're following our ego. We're looking for our worth in the outside world. But this is all about turning inward to your heart so you can shine bright and connect to your higher self, but live your dream. And again, we'll end your reading just saying that the greatest gift that you can give the world is a healthy, full, strong you. And that doesn't happen when you're giving yourself away to everyone else. So, love this message for you. If you are looking for more messages of love from above, in addition to these pick-a-card readings, I also put out like monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types of videos. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those, some things you can do is give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That just tells the YouTube algorithm that you like these videos. It tells me that too, so that I will continue to make more of them, knowing that you guys like those. Also, you can click the subscribe button that gives you access to the notification bell. And when you go in there, there is an option for all, which if you select it does two things. One, it'll notify you immediately when new videos are posted. And two, it'll let you know when I go live on YouTube providing free readings. I know. In addition to all that, you also help spread the Zen love, so you can be part of the love tsunami. Because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you're interested in doing any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. And these are general readings. If you want even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box, the video down below. Right, beautiful souls, as you step into this beautiful, nurturing, be the warrior for yourself and stand up for you, becoming this beautiful chalice, overflowing with this love, know that you are every second of every day unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So, please know that as you go throughout this journey, that you are loved. And as we end this reading, I just am excited for you. I'm just so blown away by all this as I look at here. I'm totally just flabbergasted. But I love this for you. I will be talking with you very soon. And in the meantime, hang in there and take care of yourself. I'll talk to you soon. If you chose reading number 3, then this is the reading for you, and you are in for a treat. We have 3 card decks from the unicorns, and they are the ones that are guiding you into this new territory, guiding you with information and with their magic. So we are going to jump in here first with the Oracle of the Unicorns, and all the cards I use in a reading I do list in the description box of the video down below, actually in the order that I use them too. So if you your eye catches any of these and you want them for yourself, you know where you can pick those up. So let's take a look here. What do they want you to know? What territory are you headed into? What new territory in your life here? Actually, they want this one right here. And let's see what we got here. You've got growth. Yay! I know, right? Sorry about the glare there. Beautiful little boo-boo-boo. And it says, seek out a mentor or a guide. Take baby steps as you grow and be willing to learn from others. I like it. So put that there. And let's see what else they bring in here for you. And it says, this winged horse wants you to know that you're ready for your next stage of growth, and it's time to find someone who can guide you on your journey. Look for a mentor who has already walked the path you wish to take and can support your learning and expansion. You may feel called to take on some new study or training in your field of expertise, or to embark on a new career altogether. You may feel guided to work more deeply on your spiritual growth and elevate to a higher vibration. Whatever your next level is, this patient winged horse invites you to take baby steps in your growth, just like her foal. Oh, be willing to make mistakes and know it's okay to be imperfect as you learn. You don't have to know everything at once, and you will never know everything there is to know. Be open to receiving wisdom and guidance from someone with the experience or skills you seek. Let go of comparing your progress with anyone else. You're doing your best, and that is plenty. Enjoy the journey of being a student and take your growth at your own pace. Keep calling in the perfect mentors to take you to each new level, and trust they will always appear when you are ready. So very, very clear here. You definitely stepping into a new learning as a student mentality. No matter how much of an expertise you are in what you already are in, this is the introduction of something new, a new type of path, or a new type of tool that you can use in what you do now, or something completely different. A different modality is the word I was looking for. So definitely there's this student opening your mind and allowing yourself this new, fresh excitement, because you can become like an expert in something that you're doing, and then you're like, all right, what's next? Well, this is something new, exciting coming here, and we'll find out more, of course. And this deck is just simply called Unicorns. So let's take a look here and see what else they want you to know here about this new school, this new part of your life. I'm excited. Let's see what we got here. So you have Not a Barn Owl, Wisdom. Oops. So look at that. An owl, unicorn. I love these cards. That is card number 6. Put that here. And let's see what this brings in for you here. So Not a Barn Owl. So the call of the owl invokes the great question that is the key to all wisdom. Who are you? As you meditate on the sound, traversing the path in the darkness of night with your way lit only by the moon, suddenly a great form swoops before you in a gust of wind with a mighty force. You jump back as you realize this is the fabled unicorn owl. And they have a meditation. Fly along the wings of the unicorn owl and see through her eyes. In the darkness, she sees all, and 360 degrees in a circle with no limitation. Allow your gaze to expand as you scan the horizon in search of wisdom. What do you see? Breathe deeply and expand your knowledge. Wow, how perfect, right? The affirmation of this card: I am the embodiment of wisdom. I know who I am. And the action for this says mirror work is so important. Take some time to gaze in the mirror as you echo the call of the unicorn owl and ask yourself, who? Look deep into your own eyes, searching for the answer. You are wiser and stronger than you know. Beautiful. I love that. So recognizing the wisdom and the knowledge you already have, but this is also about learning more and more growth. And so that does reiterate. Then we're going to look at the magic of the Unicorn's Oracle. And this does give you magic to help you in this growth and where you're headed, what you're going to be learning and expanding your knowledge. So let's take a look here. What else do you want those that chose reading number 3, please? Whoop. No, that wasn't. They not those. I was like, is that them? And I looked at them and they're like, no, keep going. Any of those? No, keep going. All right. That's the one right there. And you've got the rose gold cosmic pool. Bathe in cosmic love, soak up wisdom. And look, there's a giant owl there. How perfect is that? Card number 20. I'm going to put that right there. I love it when they are all synchronistic. You just can't make it up. So it says, you are blessed to receive this special invitation to bathe in the cosmic pool of love and wisdom. Source love is pure white, containing all colors. One of these is a rose pink feminine energy of pure unconditional love, compassion, romance, harmony, and beauty. This flows to us through Venus, the planet of love. At the same time, source wisdom is projected directly onto Orion, the planet of wisdom, as a golden light. Its sagacity includes the ability to consider a situation from a divine perspective in order to find a solution for the highest good of all. It is a masculine energy that balances and moderates raw power and brings peace, justice, and higher knowing. As a gift to help our ascension process, masters from Venus and Orion have now merged these energies to form a glorious high-frequency rose gold pool of love and wisdom. This card is an invitation to soak in it and absorb its qualities. This will bring you into perfect equilibrium. Rose gold is one of the new higher colors being sent to Earth to help us all on our journey to the new golden age. When this card chooses you, you're being asked to draw it into your energy fields and then spread it. Others will be influenced by it without being consciously aware of it. Your unicorn guidance is to be an emissary of love and wisdom. Beautiful. It does talk about how you can rest in the cosmic pool of love and wisdom. It says, call your unicorn. Ask it to take you to the cosmic pool of love and wisdom. And it flies with you through the dimensions. And ahead you see a breathtakingly beautiful rose gold pool. Masters from Orion and Venus greet you. With gratitude in your heart, you enter the sparkling pool. You soak in golden wisdom and rose pink love. Rose quartz right here. After a while, your unicorn calls for you and takes you back to where you started from. And the affirmation for the card is, I radiate love and wisdom. So you're definitely stepping into this higher wisdom, this higher love, and become an emissary of it and share it. And then we're going to pull a card here from the Seeker Oracle, because of course you're going into a new territory. So you are seeking. And while we were reading, this candle actually burnt out, which is the ending of the old, so that you can light a new candle and head in a new direction. So I like that. So what else for those that chose reading number 3? What do you want them to know? All right, I do want that one here. And you've got the knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. You can't make it up. You can't make it up. These 3 cards all talking about wisdom and knowledge, right? And then this one even talked about growth. So perfect. Well, there you go. There you go. What are you going to do? So knowledge is power. Armed with knowledge, we can make informed decisions and create a life of our own design. Knowledge provides us with the means to not only find the answers we need, but to know the questions we need to ask. It helps us recognize the answers and discern an answer's import and meaning, so we are certain instead of being confused. With that knowledge, we can determine our next step or the best course of action. We can move with more confidence and certainty that we can accomplish our goals and manifest the outcomes we most desire. Surround yourself with books, read them, absorb the information they contain, ask questions, seek instruction, go back to school if there is a desire, seek out employment opportunities or classes that teach a genuine skill. Remember, knowledge is acquired by hands-on experience, not just from books. There are many routes available when it comes to the acquisition of knowledge. Look for any and all opportunities to build a solid foundation of learning, even if those that ask you to take a step back in order to grow and move forward. Then use your knowledge to make your life and the lives of those you love better. Having a good education helps us to differentiate between fact and opinion, to have a critical mind that is open to multiple perspectives, but also discerning. Become a seeker of knowledge, place emphasis on education and learning, and use what you learn to become wise. You can't make it up. Dun, 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 dun. Boom, boom, boom. So definitely, if you chose this is all about new knowledge, going back to school, learning a new, like I said, modality, expanding your knowledge and your wisdom. And I love all this. This is so perfect. All right. So what else? What else for those that chose reading number 3, please? And this is the Naked Heart Tarot here. And I want these over here and then these 2 here. All right. And then we'll start here. The universe, normally the world card, which is ending of old cycles and beginning of new, letting go of the old and stepping into the new. So this card is so perfect for all of what we've talked about here, because the full card, which is what comes after this card, is basically stepping forward without restriction, letting go of old expectations and old, ways of looking at things, because that cycle's complete and you're ready for a new cycle. So exactly what we were talking about. And then you have the 5 of Pentacles. And the 5 of Pentacles is this transformation of your worth in relationship to the outside world. And this tells you, it starts off with this energy of feeling abandoned, feeling left behind, out in the cold, these feelings of lack. So, this could be speaking to your lack of confidence to go to school, to get your, degree or your master's degree, or to learn a new skill, or to do something that you were just being drawn to do, but you're like, no, not me. Well, this is changing. This allows you to see, one, that you are worthy. That's the number 5, is this change and this transformation. But it also is a change of us looking to the outside world going, it's humankind that brings me what I need and brings me my sustenance. Because when we do that, by golly, that abandoned feeling comes from being abandoned. When a human went into fear, what all humans do, we go into self-preservation, we pull back our support. And so you are left feeling alone and feeling abandoned, left out in the cold, because that human does that. But when we realize it's not humans that bring us what we need, but up above, the creator, the mother and father of all things, they're the ones that bring us what we need. They are source. They have endless resources. Their love for us is eternal and unconditional. They never go into fear and won't withdraw their support. They will always bring us what we need in each moment. And like it said, when you're ready for the teacher, you're ready for this learning, opportunities are going to open up for you to do that. If you don't feel like you can handle it financially, look into grants, look into different things and go, wow, I didn't even realize there was this whole resource. But Creator and Spirit will bring things to your door. They'll bring things across your mind, across your physical world to show you that. And it might come through humans sometimes. It's like Amazon. You order from Amazon. Creator brings things through the UPS or FedEx or post office or DHL, whatever it is. They bring it to you in different ways, and it may come through a human, but you can thank them. But it's Creator and Spirit that are bringing it to you. So you start building this trust that in each moment you are going to be given exactly what you need for your highest experience, and usually a little bit more, because they love us so much. They do want to do that. Oh, they want to go to this one next. Yeah. The universe. You have the sun, brightest card here, which is all about victory, brightness, enlightenment, and a lot of knowledge and, information being brought to. It's about digging into the unconscious part of ourselves too. Rolling over Leo is the child, the inner child, the release of things too. But very, very vibrant, very, very successful coming in here. And you have the Magician. Here you go. You have everything within you to make your dreams come true. You are powerful. This is realizing that whatever you focus your energy on, they have usually a magic wand pointed to the heavens, being this conduit of bringing this wisdom, this higher wisdom down to the world. But it also tells you with that Ace of Wands that whatever you focus on is what grows and expands. If you are focusing on lack, then lack grows. If you're focusing on what's missing in your life, the missingness grows. Or things to miss grow. Focusing on your fears of what's coming in or leaving your life, that expands. If you're focusing on what's in your life that you don't want, that expands. But if you switch it, focus on what you do want, gratitude for what you do have in your life, and focus on unconditional love and joy and peace and laughter, all of that grows and expands as well. So it really is you stepping into your power, and that you can bring so much in. And so don't allow this feeling of lack to consume you. Instead, really step into your power. Wow. You have 4 out of 5 major arcana. This is a significant change in your life, because the Strength card shows the lion, and they usually have a maiden too, which I love how they've combined it together. They have your higher self in combination with your human self. And so there is this beautiful, beautiful change that happens here, and you got all these flying creatures too. So it is seeing things from a higher perspective, going higher. The Strength card is this message of, we are human, we come down here and we're told to seek outside of ourselves for that which makes us feel whole and complete. But we're left still hungry. Relationship situations and things, if they fill us up at all, they're temporary, they're unstable. And they don't fill us up for long. We eventually get hangry. We're hungry, angry for so much more. And I feel like this is what's happening here, is you're hungry for things that are so much higher, so much more in connection with the spirit world. And our higher self is what connects us to that. They're the ones that are the bringer of this unconditional love, because they are made of it. And we join together. Instead of feeling like you have to battle your spirit side, killing your ego, it actually joins together, and they walk hand in hand throughout the future, and looking at life in a completely different way than they ever had before. So definitely this connection to the higher wisdom, the higher things rooted in unconditional love, being this conduit, bringing it down to the earth, is this next step for you. I love where this is headed. I love that you're expanding. You're the teacher becoming the student again, and expanding their excitement of life, but also their knowledge and their wisdom. So I really like this for you, pile number 3. So excited to see what you do and where you grow in your life through this. If you are looking for even more messages of love from above, in addition to these picket card readings, I also put out different videos like monthly readings for each individual zodiac sign and a few other types. So if you don't want to miss out on any of these and get notified immediately when they become available, a couple of things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up. It tells the YouTube algorithm that you're enjoying the videos. It tells me that you're enjoying the videos, and I will make more of them. But also, if you click the subscribe button, it gives you access to the notification bell. And within that, there is an option to select all. And if you do that, two things happen. One, you'll get notified immediately when new videos come out. And two, you'll also be notified when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. I know. And in addition to all that, you also help spread the Zen love, and you're part of the tsunami of love, because when you like or share one of my videos, comment on one of my videos, subscribe to my channel, doing those things does make the YouTube algorithm so giddy, happy, excited, it wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well. So if you feel inspired to do any of those things I mentioned, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings, and if you're looking for even more specific information and answers for your specific life, I do offer personal readings. All that information is listed in the description box of the video down below. Right? Beautiful, growing new students as you go through this wonderful, wonderful expansiveness of your wisdom and knowledge. Please know that every second of every day of your life that you are unconditionally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing adventure. We'll be talking soon, I'm sure. In the meantime, you hang in there and you take care.